One of the themes I thought was so interesting, guys, was seeing just how tough MJ was on his teammates, especially role players. Poor Scott Burrell. We also got the backstory on his fight with Steve Kerr. Tracy, do you think Michael's tactics with teammates would work in today's NBA?
Absolutely not. It all depends on who's on that team. I mean, you got guys that are lead NBA franchises now, 19, 20 years old. Jordan was playing with a lot of grown men back in his era, and today's league is just too young to take that type of verbal abuse from a guy like MJ. I don't think so.
No, I agree with T-Mac, but I look at the championship teams. If you look at the top 4 or 5 teams in the league, they're typically older teams. They're more veteran teams. So, and MJ, that's who he was. MJ was going to try and lead a championship type team. So could you do that to a young team? No, I agree with T-Mac, but could you do that with the Lakers or Clippers? Look at the Clippers team that they have, the veterans that they have on that team with Doc Rivers as a coach. You could be aggressive to those type of guys with a Patrick Beverly, with that type of mindset. You could have that type of aggression as a leader with those kind of high quality teams.
I don't know, guys. Do you think even with more of a veteran team, let's take today's Houston Rockets, Mac, do you think that if Russell Westbrook started talking to James Harden in that way, that he would just be like, yeah, I'm a veteran, it's what it takes to win, I'm going along with it?
Nah, because I mean, those two guys are pretty much on the same level. I mean, MJ was way above everybody else, so you had no choice but to respect that. But when you're on the same level as a guy, it's tough to take that verbal abuse.
Yeah, well, the other thing that MJ said, and I think is very, very clear, he never asked anyone to do something that he wouldn't do. So if he got on somebody to work harder, if he got on someone to play defense or be in the right spot or take quality shots, he never, ever got on somebody to do something that he wouldn't do. And I think that is the true sign of a leader. He might be tough on you, he might be hard on you, but he's doing things that he expects of himself and he expects of you.
Rach, I wish this had came out when I was playing for the Raptors to prepare me for when I reached the level that I reached, to be able to challenge my teammates a little bit more. I mean, looking back at that, that's something that I wish I had taken from this in my days of playing. I mean, just the challenging of the teammates every day, because he had a plan from training camp all the way through the finals. He had a plan from the get-go.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I really do wonder the impact of watching these episodes, what we're going to see in the league once basketball does restart, because I think you're right, Tracy. I think there are guys who are leading teams right now who are watching this documentary and saying, I think I could use a little bit of what Michael Jordan was doing, the good, the tough, all of it. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.